timeline is different for the sake of certain encounters I planned for. Jaune rushed towards the landing pads as someone elegant and handsome walks down the Thunderhawk's ramp. Jaune, Uncle Fulgrim. Fulgrim heard Jaune's claim, and he looked to see a budding Astartes in the rough. He then elegantly strode to scoop him up gently and inspecting his features. Fulgrim, oh, you are impressive, albeit a little rough. You have our father's flowing hair, you have your father's blonde locks, and you have your mother's sharp blue eyes. Such a fine gem. Maybe I should go look for a girlfriend to being out the best in me. Your father has been in a better mood and not as uptight like he was before. I couldn't stand his hoity-toity attitude. Such a brown-noser. Jaune, Fulgrim. Oh, sorry. Jaune. Know what you say is true, and I try to live a simple life. Fulgrim. Oh my, quite a difference indeed. I am. Please make way, excuse us. They looked to see a woman with white hair escorted by skinny-looking machines which corked a brow from Fulgrim. Then an unruly drunk came into view as he ripped off the head of one of the tin cans. Crow. So you guys are showing off again? He looks to Winter, egging her on. Winter, and what do you mean by that? Crow. You want to flaunt your power to us who you sold out? Winter. Atlas is here to maintain order. Crow. Or enforce your iron fist upon us. Fulgrim whispered to Jaune. Fulgrim, Iron Fist? Did Perturabo and Rogel Dorn finally made up? Jaune, it's just a figure of speech. Winter and Crow looked to the two giants. Crow, what is this now? A new toy for Atlas to brag about? The pre-march of the Emperor's children got a tick mark his head. Fulgrim, I don't like your tone, you drunk and disorderly old man. Crow, well, them's fighting words. Winter, silence, fool. You should learn some manners when talking to strangers. Who are you? And what is your business here? Fulgrim, well, that's better. At least I'm not talking to an uncultured ape, although you're a little too strict for my liking. My name is Fulgrim, and I am just here to visit my nephew, who's attending this Scholastica. Winter, thank you for clarifying. Now about you. Crow, oh me? I'm just here to point out your hypocrisy. Winter, if you don't hold your tongue, I'll cut it off. As she drew her saber and points at SD Crow, who smirks, and drew Harbinger. Fulgrim, now there's no need for violence, this is just a civil dispute. Winter, civilian, please stand down. Crow, make us pretty boy. Fulgrim's brow twitched again as he had enough. He backhands Harbinger, shattering it to pieces while he turns to Winter and, with his sleight of hand, swiped her saber, and held its ends with his finger and thumbs with his pinkies extended, and snapped it in two without effort, causing the two combatants to go bug-eyed and slack-jawed. Fulgrim, all right, now that's over, can we just talk? Crow, you broke. Fulgrim, aw, don't cry, you pansy, you can always fix it. Jaune just facepalmed, knowing he will be the one to do it. Ironwood, what is going on here? Penny was seen following the general to see Ruby, who she charges and hugs. Ruby, hi Penny. My spine. Penny, sorry friend Ruby. Weiss, what is? Winter? Winter, Weiss. She noticed her weapon on the floor broken. Weiss, Winter, what happened to your weapon? Winter, he broke it. He points towards the giant in purple. Weiss, huh? Oh. He looks Weiss up and down with his hand on his chin. Fulgrim, I approve of her nephew. She appears to have good pedigree. Weiss, so... She blushed as Jaune rolled his eyes. Jaune, sorry for that. Uncle just didn't want a scuffle that would ruin his mood. And he is a man who has eccentric tastes. Fulgrim, unnecessary battles just sour my mood. And besides, I am known for having a good eye for beautiful things. Magnus, oh, if it isn't the Crusader for the secret of the most fabulous hair. Fulgrim, so this is where you've been hiding, huh? Found a good book to shove your nose in? Vulcan, I am here also, Bruta. Fulgrim, oh boy. Did you give our nephew your Emperor-class spine-crushing hug? Jaune, he did, and my spine is getting better. Conrad, hi. Fulgrim jumped startled at his sneaky, annoying brother. Fulgrim, Conrad, how many times did I tell you to stop doing that? As he noticed his precious locks out of shape as he pulled out his comb and a mirror out of nowhere and fixed his hair. Conrad, a lot, and it's always enjoyable to get you. Lorgar and even Horace get surprised. Fulgrim, all right, 4 of us are already here. So, Jaune, where are the others? Ironwood, excuse me. They turned to him. Ironwood, who are you, or a better question, what are you all? Then a purple glow surrounds him as he was flung back towards Ashbin and Glinda's side. As Glinda bounds him with her semblance, Ashbin shoves a donut in his mouth as he was holding his coffee. Fulgrim, is she a psyker? Magnus, no, but their so-called shitcraft is sure something I'm researching on. Fulgrim, bookworm. Magnus, peacock. Conrad, here we go again. Fulgrim and Magnus, shut it, emo. Vulcan, come now, Brutus. Fulgrim, Magnus and Conrad, shut it, teddy bear. Crow, what in the fuck is going on? Ruby, Uncle Crow. Blake, that's your uncle? Weiss, this getting too hectic. Winter, you're telling me. Glinda silences him as well as they have a lot of explaining to do. Current legions in Remnant. Thousand Sons, Salamanders, Night Lords, Emperor's Children,